Hello again everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sorla's Let's Play Warhammer Online series. In this episode we'll be taking a look at Tier 1 RVR and just having some fun in the RVR Lake. Now if you're on a trial account you'll be locked into just the Empire RVR Lake, however, which is, actually I'll just show you on the map, which is up here. If you are thinking of getting a full account, or you're going to upgrade your trial account to a full account, you'll be able to travel to the other pairings RVR Lake. So I'll show you the dwarf and the greenskin one. If you're an order character, you want to fly to here, to Ekrund, and if you're a destruction character, you want to fly to here, Mount Bloodhorn. And the war camp is there for destruction, and the war camp is there for order. Now, there's 4 battlefield objectives in the dwarf and greenskin. There's also 4 in the high elves versus dark elves, and there's 3 in the order tier lake. Again, if the fly here to the Blighted Isle for both factions, so destruction end up here and order end up here. This one here is probably the biggest tier 1 RVR lake. You'll find yourself kind of running around for quite a while. But we're going to be just messing around in the Empire RVR lake today. So as you can see, there's 3 objectives here. The aim of Tier 1 RVR is to capture the 3 objectives or the 4 objectives. You'll then lock down the zone and you'll get quite a nice boost in renown. Once you've locked down the zone, it will reset and the objectives will go back to neutral, and then anyone can control them. So you can't have situations where your realm captures all 3 in very quick succession and then you lock down the zone again, which is nice. Or you can have situations like this one here where order managed to capture 2 of them and the one in the middle here is currently being fought over. As you can see, there's all these swords all over the map, and this is basically where fighting has been happening in the past couple of minutes. The large ones indicate that there's been 24 people or more fighting in the area. It's not live per second, it's more kind of just in the past couple of minutes. It's more so to kind of tell you, here's where the fighting has been. It's now up to you to decide, you know, where you think the fighting is going to be. So fighting's here. It's obviously going to be around this objective, but you never know. This one may unlock in the next couple of seconds and they could be going down there, or they could be going up here. So we're going to run along into the RVR lake. The first thing that you should do before entering an RVR lake is just hover over the chat window, right click on the chat and select filters, and then you want to turn off loot rolls. This is basically because in RVR items drop from the slain enemies, and if you have a full warband rolling on those items, your chat log is just going to be spammed with, you know, Billy rolls X for item of awesomeness. And you really can't see what's going on in the warband chat. So we've just entered the RVR lake, and first thing you should notice is that we have this buff here called Against All Odds. So this buff is basically an incentive for an outnumbered realm to keep fighting. So at the moment we gain an increase of 120% for all the experience, renown and influence we gain inside this lake. And that buff can go up to 400, and it's just disappeared again. So now both realms are kind of balanced in terms of population, but that can jump up and then go back down again as people, you know, log in or just log out. We're going to just heal this guy up because that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're also going to join the warband as well if it's free, so I'm going to join there. To join a warband, anytime you enter a zone that has an open party, a little message will pop up there saying, you know, this is an open party. To bring up the parties and warband section, you just need to press L, or you just need to press on this. These are kind of 3 people here. I'm going to bring up all the open parties. Now, unfortunately, what's just happened is while I was talking, the warband had actually filled up. So when I tried to join, it told me that the warband is full. So we're going to be going solo, and hopefully we'll do okay. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of people fighting around. That's quite a large amount of destruction there. And in Tier 1, there's generally not much organization in terms of pushes and that kind of stuff. Mainly because it's just people just getting a sense of their character, having fun, and trying to get as many kills as possible. We're now at rank 4, which is quite nice. The first couple of ranks of renowned you'll get will be they'll fly up really quickly. This tank here is going for a push, and the tank right in front of him just died. What a shame. And this guy's also going to die as well. I am the worst healer ever, it seems. Yeah. Oh well. So let's try and keep some other people alive. As you can see, I'm running around and this guy died as well. I'm just the worst. The Rune Priest is quite a mobile healer, which is pretty handy. I'm gonna try and join the warband again, just in case someone dropped out. Oh well. Oh, I need to heal myself. The first couple of times you die in RVR, you'll gain quite a lot of experience, and that's mainly because you are unlocking Tomb of Knowledge sections. If we look at my Tomb of Knowledge up here, these are all the recent things that I've unlocked. So I was the victim of a Disciple of Cain, I encountered an North Chopper, I was killed 10 times in RVR, and all of these grant you experience, and you can see how much I've gained 6,000 experience just from unlocking things in the Tomb of Knowledge, which is pretty handy. It also gives you all kinds of different titles. I don't know how many there are in the game, but there are quite a lot. Okay, so while I was talking, the rest of the guys doing the work managed to break that push, and they're now pushing back to the Destruction War Camp. Yeah. So that's the Destruction War Camp up there, and it looks like, see the tanks down there, they're doing the pushing, and that's basically the way it should be. If you're a melee DPS, you should normally be kind of standing behind the tanks, letting them soak up all the damage that might be sent their way, and that guy is just going solo. Yeah, he's dead. I'm getting out of here. And those bright wizards have been a little bit adventurous, being so far ahead without any tanks. Generally in RVR, there should be there is a priority system on who you should be attacking. So tanks you should be attacking last, because they have lots of HP and lots of armor, and they can take a while to take down. DPS characters are fine to start attacking, but you really want to focus on healers first, and that's mainly because healers at about level 8 or 9 get an ability. I'll heal this guy up. Yeah, they have an ability to res in combat. So, I mean, while taking it to DPS is useful, if you're not taking it to healers, the healers are just going to res that DPS up straight again. So always try and make a beeline for the healers. Mainly because it will change the outcome of the battle. So if, let's just say, if we had a kind of a line here, and the destruction just ran down their war camp ramp and just went straight at the healers, what would happen would be pretty much what's happening now. Everyone's just running back. Normally what happens is you'll find all the healers just start freaking out and they start running away, and that of course makes everyone else freak out and start running away, and basically the line that you had just starts to buckle, and then the destruction characters will just run in straight afterwards and pretty much just mop up everyone. So at the moment, destruction now have against the odds, so they get we outnumber them quite a bit now, so they have an increase by 229%, which is pretty handy for them. And this will fluctuate all the time as you're playing. You'll have situations where you're outnumbered for a while, and then maybe an hour later, you'll be outnumbering. That's basically because there's only 2 servers in the game, but they're world servers. So you'll have people playing from America, from Russia, all over Europe. and so there's no real definite peak time, but obviously you're going to find between 6 and 9 is kind of best for Europeans. So we have some enemy corpses here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start scavenging them for my profession. So what I do is when I have the little flies over them, I'll try and see this one here has flies over it. You just right click on it and you just start harvesting the corpse, and you pick up items that you can use for your profession. I think everyone's alright. Maybe if we heal this guy, he'll go for a push. And this here's a warrior priest trying to do as much damage as he can. There's a white lion as well, and this warrior priest is also trying to do some melee DPS. I have a bad feeling about this. I think the destruction are gonna go for a push, I think. So as you can see, it's not really that easy healing. I was healing a couple of characters, and their health wasn't going up fast enough. We got a couple of dead people over there. That was mainly because they're just focusing down on certain characters, and it's only really until you get to tier 4 that you can kind of heal a character up to full health in 1 or 2 heals. When you're in the lower tiers, you will generally find it takes a while to heal someone up to full health. Okay, so yeah, here comes the push, and we've got a black. Okay, well, no, they're running away. They're going for these guys over here, so we should probably help out. I got you, bro. Come on. Yeah, and no, this guy's gonna die. Oh well. So we're gonna leave it up there for this episode. I hope you had fun and get just a taste of what RVR is like. So now okay, well, while I was just saying that, we've just locked down the zone. So I've just got a load of renown and a load of experience. The locking down the zone really helps you go up the levels as well, because it's quite a nice lump sum that you get. So I'm now currently rank 4, and my renown rank is 5. You'll find that normally if you're leveling by RVR, you'll gain possibly 2 or 3 maybe 2 renown ranks per actual rank that you get. So if you're leveling through RVR, it's nice that way, because it always keeps your renown rank that little bit higher than your actual rank. So anyway, once you do go up a renown rank, just speak to this guy, and you can buy the perks from him, the increased intelligence and all that kind of stuff, like we went over in the previous video. I'm going to leave it up here for this episode. In the next episode, we'll probably be back in RVR. Maybe I'll have gained a couple of levels, and I might be a little bit more effective at healing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.